Hello and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Dogecoin. But before we get started, if you're not a member of the free Discord, please click the link in the description box below and get started with the free Discord. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. All right, so Dogecoin, starting off here on the 2-day candlesticks, you guys can see 5 waves up and an ABC correction down right to the 618 level, which is the golden ratio, also known as the Vegas wave. So that 618 area is a major point of reversals and bull markets. So where you have a bull market and you have a bullish impulse wave, the retracement that comes back down often lands on that 618 level before pushing higher up to a new local high. So you find that 618 to be a very, very common pivot point for wave 2 in preparation for a breakout for wave 3. Now, what you can see here with Dogecoin is exactly that, right? We have 5 waves up here and an ABC correction down for the 618. So that makes this wave 1 and wave 2 in preparation for wave 3, right? Because those are the subwaves inside of the wave. And then we have wave 1, wave 2 in preparation for wave 3. You can actually double click on the Elliott wave tool and change it to like a primary cycle. So those numbers are a little bit bigger in comparison to the smaller numbers that we were using for those subwaves right here. So you can change the degree of the Elliott wave right here, and it's going to change how big those numbers are. And that helps you identify whether you're counting a major wave set or a subwave set. And you can see here with Dogecoin, we are in wave 2 in preparation for wave 3. So we have wave 1 right here and wave 2 down to the 618 level. And we're looking for wave 3 to come in this market. Now, wave 3 should take us to a new local high, which means we should break out up above 48 cents per Dogecoin. Now, you can also see how oversold we are right here. We're very oversold on the MACD. And if you look at the Elliott wave sequence right here, an example of what an Elliott wave cycle looks like, you can see those subwaves inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC, and that makes wave 1 and wave 2. Then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC, and that makes wave 3. So you can see that's what's actually happened already, right? We're right here on Dogecoin, this area where we completed wave 1 and wave 2, and we're preparing for wave 3. That's exactly where we're at right now with Dogecoin. We just did that first Elliott wave impulse in a new cycle. So I think wave 3 is going to be pretty exciting here for Dogecoin. And yeah, it should take us up to a new local high up above this resistance right here at 47 cents that we rejected off of. And we should start to head up for wave 3 right here, which could take us to 70 cents and even higher for wave 3. So yeah, definitely don't sell the 618 level because that's where all the big whales and all the big players are buying. And again, that's where all the big players are going to be looking for their entries because that's the golden ratio or the Vegas wave. So selling right there is kind of like selling right into where the whales are actually, looking to buy, basically. Very similar, don't sell support. We always talk about don't sell support. You want to buy support and sell resistance. Well, you also don't want to sell the 618 level. That's like selling the 618 is a Fibonacci support level. Instead of looking for support level based on previous historical price data, like right here, this used to be resistance and it's now support. The Fibonacci shows you support and resistance in relation to the Fibonacci relationships. And that 618 level is a major support level based on Fibonacci. And we also have this support and resistance flip. So not only is it the 618 level as support, but it's also an historical support and resistance because this used to be resistance along the way up. So to sell right here is really, really a bad choice. Again, we're oversold on the MACD. We're on the 618. We've completed an ABC correction down. We're on horizontal support. This is the definition of a perfect entry here on Dogecoin, right here. That's the very definition. You're buying a major horizontal support level on a bigger time frame like the 2-day, and that support and resistance flip is a very profound area for buying. It's a great place to buy. In fact, some of the best traders that I've ever seen only use support and resistance. They sell resistance and they buy support, and they're swing traders. So support and resistance on these bigger time frames is very, very, very powerful. That's the kind of thing that if you can identify a proper support and resistance flip, you can be successful on your trades a good majority of the time, just buying support on these bigger time frames. So you have to tune out from the noise. You got to stop looking at the news. You got to stop looking at the world around you that's trying to convince you to do one thing, and start looking at the charts because they're trying to tell you to do the right thing. And the charts show you those areas of support. And even if everybody on the news is selling their crypto, if everybody's panic selling because of a black swan event, you're looking at support and resistance and you're not even paying attention to everybody else and what they're doing. You're just focused on what the charts are telling you. And then you're profitable because everybody else is getting thrown around by their emotions and by other people's opinions instead of what the charts are telling them. So that's why I say, look at these charts, buy support in these bigger time frames, and you will make money in crypto. And it's not only the 2-day, we can even go up to the 15-day here on Dogecoin. And it's actually a spitting image. And I've shown this probably 100 times in my videos, but it never gets old because it's still just as true as it was when I first showed everybody. And it's been following this fractal. I've been looking at this fractal. Dogecoin has been following this fractal for multiple years, since back in 2021 is really where I started looking at this fractal. Even before it had completed the correction, I was comparing Dogecoin to Bitcoin and looking at this market cycle because it's identical. It's the same exact cycle, the same human psychology repeating over and over again over here on Dogecoin that already happened on Bitcoin. And you can find the same fractal on other coins too. It's not just Dogecoin that's repeating this fractal. Ethereum did the same thing last cycle. Dogecoin this cycle is doing the exact same fractal that Ethereum did in the last cycle, so that human emotion is repeating over and over again across multiple different cryptocurrencies and multiple different cycles. Now, I've been looking at this comparison since right here, comparing Dogecoin to Bitcoin, and we started really looking at Dogecoin for an entry heavily in the Discord down here in 2022, telling everybody, hey, this thing is going to turn around based on this fractal. And then it went all the way up to about 22 cents. And then again, right here, I started making videos on my YouTube channel telling everybody I possibly could that you guys, Dogecoin is in a buy opportunity right here. And boom, it went all up to 50 cents because I was looking at it and it looked a lot like right here. I was like, hey, I've seen this before. I know what happens when a market goes from a bear market into a bull market, and that conversion from being a seller-based market into a buyer-based market, and what it looks like when you establish support and turn around here. And I was like, hey, this looks like a really good entry here. So I made a lot of videos and told everybody in the VIP and publicly on my channel and in my free videos as well, buy Dogecoin. And then boom, it went all the way up to 47 cents right after. Why? Because human psychology is repeatable. Again, we have the same emotional reactions to the market over and over and over again. And that psychology appears in these charts. And it is mappable and it is tradable. And so, yeah, we did know I knew, and we did buy in the Discord and the VIP, and even we bought publicly on, as a community on my YouTube channel right here on Dogecoin because of this fractal. Because I know that human psychology happens the same way over and over again. And because I knew that, we bought and it took off. Now look at what's happened just barely. Look at this right here. And tell me that this pullback on Bitcoin, when Bitcoin went from $770 down to $464, try to tell me that's not a spitting image of what just happened on Dogecoin right here. And yet everybody's selling support. I'm trying to wake you guys up to the truth of these markets, wake you guys up to the human psychology. Because if you don't wake up to it, you're going to be that guy panic selling support because of the news or your emotions, But if you can understand the human psychology in the market, then you can buy that dip up and you're going to be doing the right thing because you know what's happening based on human psychology. And you're doing opposite of what everybody else is doing. And because you're doing opposite of what everybody else is doing, you're making money like crazy. You're not right every single time, but you're right a good majority of the time, and you're profitable and it's fun. So that's why I say, buy the dip, buy people's fear, understand human psychology, and understanding that will make you a profitable trader. It will. That's what's going to have you buy stuff like Dogecoin right now, even though you'll be pretty much hated for being bullish on crypto because the rest of the world is bearish. You don't care what other people think. You care about what the truth is. And because the truth is your highest priority, you're buying people's fear instead of selling people's fear. So, that's why I say understand human psychology and you'll start making better decisions in the market. Study the market cycles, compare old fractals to other fractals, learn how these markets work, and then play based on what you've learned. Play the markets based on your studies of the market. And as you study the market, you're going to gain an understanding of the market. And as you gain an understanding of the market, you're going to get rich because you're going to understand the human psychology in the market. And once you understand that, you're golden. Why do you think Warren Buffett says be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy? He's referring to the human psychology inside of markets. That's what he's referring to. So if human psychology is good enough for Warren Buffett, it's good enough for me. So yeah, that's my update on Dogecoin. Big things are coming. Very excited about this coin. Again, you got to just ignore the FUD. Don't believe it. Don't buy it for 1 second. If you're going to buy anything, buy crypto. Don't buy into the FUD. So yeah, big things are coming for Dogecoin. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. And as always, stay profitable out there.